number 10. In task number 10, we have to explain the three rule and what is the purpose of the rule and why we need it. So if you go on the SailPoint and if you go in any application, you will see there is an option for the rules, and here it is like aggregation rule, provisioning rules, schema rules and connector rules. So in connector rules, if you see build map, there is an option for the build map rule. So build map rule is a type of rule that helps in mapping the data from one system attribute to the corresponding attributes in the SailPoint. Means the main purpose of this rule is to map attributes from an external system. External system means such as AD, SAP to the appropriate attribute in the SailPoint. For example, like Active Directory uses specific roles. Specific roles names like HR admin, finance admin, etc. But SailPoint uses different roles, name HR manager, finance manager. So in that case, this build map rule will be used to map these Active Directory roles to the SailPoint roles. Means it will map two different roles. One is from the external, and one role will be the internal in the SailPoint. Also, there is one more rule, merge map rules. So as the name mentioned, merging map rules. So this is used to merge or combine the data from multiple sources. Multiple sources means when you have a more than one application into a single data structure. So this is very useful rule because when SailPoint is integrating with multiple external systems means we are talking about the connector rules. So external system means like Active Directory, Salesforce, etc. So you need to combine the data from these different systems into the single identity object. So for example, if I say let's say we have two systems, Active Directory and SAP, and one user that exists in both the system with the different attributes. Means in Active Directory, you can say the user has the role for HR manager, and in SAP the user has the role for the HR admin. So in that case, this merge map rule could be used to combine both the roles into the single role based on a predefined policy. So this rule is very important. Basically, it will use when we have when the SailPoint is integrating with the multiple application. And there are two more rules. If you see pre-iterate rule and post-iterate rule. Pre-iterate rule means when the iteration happens before, and post-iterate rule means when the iterations happen or you can say execute after the iteration. So pre-iterate rule is executed before each iteration of a list. List means list of identities, list of accounts, list of entitlements, and so on. And post-iterate rule, it will execute after the iteration. So for example, if you are processing a list of user accounts, and we want only those users whose status is active. So if we're talking about the pre-iterate rule, what it will do, it will filter first it will filter all the users, those whose status is inactive, and then it will execute the active status. Means iteration happened before. But in the post-iterate rule, what will happen? First, it will filter out all the user accounts. Then it will send the notification. So that's how this rule works, and these connector rules will be so important to define the rules, to run the rules, and so on.